Hi, my name is GB and welcome to my YouTube channel, I guess. Uh, Today I'm talking about something that I have been practicing for like the last week and something else that I want to practice more of. So that's mindful eating and kindness, basically. Um, Starting off with mindful eating first. What is mindful eating? Mindful eating is the practice of maintaining non judgmental moment to moment awareness while selecting, preparing, and consuming food. It involves engaging all the senses, eating without distractions, basically, listening to internal physical cues like hunger and rather than emotional or environmental triggers. This approach improves your relationship with food, it reduces overeating, and enhances enjoyment. That was such a YouTube, should I say YouTube, Google way of answering that question. Um, Sorry, I had to pause there. Mindful eating, mindful eating. Why I started mindful eating? Um, Going to try to stop saying and like. I started mindful eating this week as a way to help me have more emotional regulation. I find out that I'm the kind of person that doesn't know how to pause or take a stop when I feel something. I just ride on what I'm feeling and I keep going until I hit a brick wall or I crash and sleep or maybe cry myself. Um, and all these outbursts come out in so many ways that I cannot control. And I recently found out that if I have emotional regulation, if I understand emotional regulation, I'll know when to take a break, when to pause, when to ask for 5 minutes, when to go into a shower to cool myself down, when to pick up something to eat and not rush it. Recently, I found myself rushing everywhere, and apparently, it's a universal thing for us. We're always feeling like we're not moving fast enough these days, and everybody's rushing somewhere, everybody's rushing to do something. And sometimes I find myself coming into my apartment after work and I'm rushing to take off my shirt, remove my belt, and I have to remind myself, Bolan, calm down. You're at home. Nobody's chasing you here. Why are you rushing? So I'm really trying to have a more intimate relationship with myself by being present for the most part of it, not feel like I have to do something or I have to be somewhere, I have to go somewhere, or I have to quick every single time, man. Quick. It's so, would I say, jarring, tiring to be like that. So I'm really appreciating mindful eating. I had the best noodles this evening, and it was because I sat down and I ate that shit. I just one spoon at a time, calmly. And you realize that, like, when you're observing mindful eating, you get fuller, full, quicker, fuller. I don't know. You get filled up quicker, and you enjoy what you've eaten. You won't forget it, right? I've observed this also when I go out on dinners with people, or where I'm eating and I don't have to press my phone or watch something. I mean, I still watch something these days, but I'm more involved in like the food and making sure that like I'm pacing every spoon. So far it's been really good for me, and it's just been a week, so I'm really looking forward to enjoying what I eat now and breathing. Another thing I found out recently in my journey of emotional regulation is that the breath out needs to take longer than the breath in, which is something I did not always know. So it's like when you go I don't know. Apparently it's supposed to be at least 4 counts slower than when you took it 10. So if you're taking it 10 and you're counting up to 6, like 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you need to breathe out like in a count of 10. Like that's how your body actually relaxes. Apparently it's not just breathing techniques is another thing I'm really learning and appreciating. I think I'm going to have to put up reminders for breathing during the day, especially at work. I'm getting a call. I'm calling. Hi, sorry, I got a call. Where was I? Mindful eating. So far so good. Maybe one of these days I'll just record myself eating and post it on here, man, because I am running out of ideas on what to post on my YouTube these days. I think will next week be a vlog? I'm not sure. I don't really think so. I'm trying to structure my vlogs more these days. That's why I've not really put anything out. But next week, maybe the week after next week will definitely be a vlog. Yeah, maybe first week in April or second week in April. Right. So on kindness, there's this piece I wrote that I just decided I was going to read here. It's called I Have No Enemies, and I wrote it on the 29th of October last year by 8:58 p.m. I have no enemies. It has been a while since I heard that line or watched that particular episode, and for those that know, it's from an episode of Vinland Saga. If you haven't seen Vinland Saga, it is peak anime. It is peak. I will never force anybody to watch Vinland Saga because it is just for the ones that know. Honestly, it is peak anime. Peak. The first time I heard it, I was 21, and it sounded like something I had known my whole life, but I did not understand until that exact moment. A lot of us do not know anything about each other. In a world supposedly full of many ways to connect to one another, we're all more disconnected from ourselves than we've ever been. I think about this every day at work. What do I actually know about this person next to me? Have they eaten today? Do they love anything? Do they have anything to eat? Is their mom okay? Is their dad still alive? What do they do when they get sad? Is their smile fake? I ask myself a bunch of questions while I'm at work, Every day we get on buses and we take cabs to work, to school, to the movies, or to the hospital. We meet people in traffic, people walking back home, people trying to sell something, people talking, people trying, people loving, people crying. Recently, I've confused my adulthood as a competition for who can mind their business the most, right? I say bless you less, especially when someone I don't know sneezes. I don't help elderly people carry their bags anymore. even when it's the first thing I think to do when I see them. I use curse words at myself a lot more. I remember the Banshees of Inisherin. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but it's a movie and I'm going to write it. The Banshees of Inisherin. And I remember how Patriarch wanted to be in a world, like all Patriarch wanted to be in the world was kind. That was literally the entire idea of the film. And I remember when I told people that my mom was the kindest person I know. And I wonder when I stopped trying to be like my mom and became this adult that I think I am. And the saddest part is that when I try to be kind now, I catch myself thinking that it's just an act, like, oh, I'm not really a nice person, I'm just pretending. As if the act of trying to be kind isn't enough kindness in itself. The universe operates on intentions, and I sometimes forget that. Even when I think myself to not be innately kind, the fact that I seek to be through my actions and words to the world around me is enough. I will be kind to the ground because it allows space for my feet to plant itself. I will be kind to the plants because they hold life itself. I'll be kind to other animals because they deserve to be here just as much as I do. And lastly, I'll be kind to myself because I don't deserve most of the things I say about myself. I know myself the most, and it is important that I learn to live and love myself the most as well. I cannot truly say that I have no enemies until I choose to stop punching myself first. Next month, I'm thinking of starting this thing where I post something I'm grateful for every day. I did that at some point in, I think, 2024. It lasted for like a month. It was not easy, trust me. But I believe so in my heart that every single day, something good, something small but good happens to you. And when you start to notice the small but good things in your life every day, I think that's the kindest thing you can do to yourself. To get back home and say, I'm grateful for this, and I love that this happened to me today. That's really all I have to say in this, and hopefully you take something from everything I've tried to pour into this video today. And yeah, honestly, I'll see you in the next one. I'm really trying to keep this short, and yeah, thank you for listening, I guess.
Subscribe to my channel.
チャンネル登録お願いします。
Subscribe to my channel.
チャンネル登録お願いします。
Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe to my channel.
チャンネル登録お願いします。